bit late today. I couldn't get my eyes open when I was trying to wake up. I mean, it's Sunday, May 16th. And my Gizmo says it's sunny, but I don't think it's quite as sunny as it says. But that's okay. We'll be out there anyway. Good morning, it's Barbara. Thank you for joining me for coffee this morning. Oh, I am very, very, very late. I just couldn't keep my eyes open. I looked at the clock and said, oh, I should get up, and then my eyes would close again. So I didn't. Anyway, thank you so much everyone who came yesterday and Zoomed. It was so much fun. It was so much fun. I worked on my cowl. We had a couple of baby socks going, some sweaters, some socks. And lots of lovely conversation. So thank you so much, those who came, and I'm sorry those who missed it. Mark your calendar, June 12th as our next scheduled Saturday. And I want to say a special thank you to Valerie, who is our hostess, who I really appreciate you taking care of this and being our Zoom Lord. Thank you. It's really lovely of you. So, there you go. Mark your calendar, June 12th. So we had a really nice time. And I was out here Zooming. It was beautiful all day. And I felt a little guilty because, I said, oh, I could have moved if you wanted to be outside. But Dennis said, no. So we went back out and sat outside. So I spent much of the day outside, which was nice. It is overcast now, but it could be the kind of clouds that'll burn off. So our Gizmo says it's going to be sunny. So, and Dennis doesn't think there's much rain in the forecast. So I'm going to have to possibly water my mint and my sage flowers that I planted in the front, just to make sure that they do well. My mint is doing very well. I'm very happy with it. It's spreading. I have an iris that's showing some color. The very tip, it's a really tight bud, but the very top inch is now showing the color of the flowers. I have two different colors of flowers, and I'm not sure how I ended up with two different colors. But most of the ones I have are yellow and purple. But they're not the typical iris configuration. In that they're mostly yellow, but there's a lot of purple dots in it. And so from a distance, it looks brown, which is so weird. So it took me a while to, warm up to this color of iris, because it's kind of strange, and from a distance it looks brown. But it's not actually brown. Well, you will see, because I will have one. I know I keep telling you this. I'm hoping I have an iris before I go on the train. I go on the train on Friday. I'm going to be like, all the irises are going to all bloom while I'm gone. I'll be gone 5 days. I'm like, oh man. But anyway, I'm going to have an iris in a day or two, and it's one of the yellow ones. I have some more normal colored purple irises, bearded irises, like you always see. I think they're bearded irises. They're not the Japanese irises like I get at the florist. They're bigger. Anyway, so I have this much yellow showing at the top of one of my buds, which tells me I'm going to have an iris pretty soon. If I were very brave, I'd pick it and put it in water and watch it bloom. But I don't want to stunt it, just in case. It has two more buds on that same stalk. So once it's fully open, and the other two buds look like they're coming along. Then I'll pick it and take it in the house because I will enjoy it very much. And I'll paint it, I hope. So anyway, but I will show it to you, obviously. Since I have foreshadowed it's coming. Well, I guess it's not really foreshadowing. I've been predicting it's coming. I've got sleep in my eyes, or sand, or whatever you call it. My eyes are a little dry when I sleep. So I do, which is why I rub my eyes a lot on my video, because I am literally doing this video right after I get up every morning. So I get up, make a coffee, and I start talking to you. Before anything interesting could possibly have happened to me. So I have nothing to talk about. But today that's not true. I did open the garage and go out and look at the flower, just in case it was done and I could show it to you. So then I would have something to show you on my video. Not quite ready to pick. What was I saying? Oh, I do this first thing in the morning. So today, as it happens, Dennis was ready to get up too because it was after 10 o'clock. I mean, it was crazy. And so I zapped his tea and started my water and took his tea up and made my coffee and came out here. Anyway. Which is why I'm still rubbing my eyes and getting the stuff out of my eyes. That's where that came from. So anyway. The girls are feeling their oats today. I guess they slept well. Out there romping. And so nothing particularly planned for today. I was thinking I might do a little painting. I finished my book last night, To Sleep in a Sea of Stars. It was good. I enjoyed it. It was a space opera type book, but it was good. I liked the characters. And it was it. And I zoomed. And I will be zooming today. I'm gonna miss Valerie's Zoom today because I got up so late. She Zooms on Sundays, 11 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. There's a link. We have in the Ravelry in case you want to join her Sunday Zoom. And so I don't. Maybe I'll make it to the, at the end. I don't know. Probably not. And Christy and I have our craft Zoom tonight to work on our bookshelves. We're both behind because we missed a week, and so we each did like a week and a half on our library. So we have a week and a half to do still. So, but I'm looking forward to doing my library with Christy in person next Sunday. That'll be fun, or whenever we do it. I mean, we wouldn't have to have a schedule if we didn't want. She finished her Cosmic Egg, Hildegard of Bingen Cosmic Egg. It looks so amazing. If you don't follow her on Instagram or watch her FlossTube, you don't know what I'm talking about, but she was working on this amazing piece and she finished it. It's really amazing. It's breaking my heart a little bit that she's giving it to her friend. But she's happy with the decision and I'm like, okay. It's amazing. It's really amazing. Her friend will love it. She has a lot of medievalist type friends. They get, but this was an amazing piece. Anyway, turned out great. So I will be stitching with her, but she won't be stitching on Hildegard because Hildegard is done. Or the egg, the universe. But she's got lots of things. Oh, and she's got a new cross-stitch sampler that she's working on. That sounds like fun. I do really like to cross-stitch letters and words, so I may test cross-stitch that for her, although I never finished my deer, so I'm not that good at that test cross-stitching thing. But she finished her deer. Not her deer. Dragons. She finished her deer too. But the dragons and the harpy, I was working on the dragon and the harpy, and I didn't finish it. I'm not finishing anything. Oh, I may never podcast again. I'm not finishing anything. Oh, I didn't even finish those 2 pictures yet. I might work on my pictures today. Oh, and it turns out that seascape that I showed you that I said Christy sent me, she didn't. She said, that's not the one I sent you. It's nice, but I didn't send you that. I don't know who gave you. So I don't know who gave me that. If I took this off of your Instagram, please let me know, because I want to know who I stole it from. But apparently it wasn't Christy. But the picture of that, I need to work on the sky more. My sky is not nearly as dramatic as it needs to be. So anyway, so I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll stop talking about not knowing what I'm doing. I think it's supposed to go up to 70-ish. So I'm wearing my dress with my vitamin D. I actually put my Ravelry on, but it had a big snag and a hole in it. So it needs some attention before I can wear it again. I'm pretty sure that it snagged on one of these chairs. So I shouldn't be sitting on these chairs without a cushion if I'm wearing a sweater. And I learned that when I was wearing that sweater, and I still do it, as you can see. So, anyway. Okay. That's it. I think that's it. Mark your calendar, June 12th. And I hope you have a wonderful Sunday. And I'll talk to you on Monday and maybe show you my library. So maybe I'll have a little crafting to show you. Who knows? Could happen. It's been known to happen in this life occasionally. Take care of yourselves, please. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Stay safe and stay sane.